Okay, so today we are going to, ooh, that got kind of big. That's okay. Okay, today we're on topic 4, section 4. Our test is Thursday, guys. So we're going to add angle, side, angle. And that means when it's listed like this, it is angle, side, angle. So the side has to be between the two angles. Okay? The side has to be touching the two angles. Does that make sense? So I asked you to look at your picture while I was taking attendance and see if you could fill it in. So I have two angles, yes? Yeah. And the side in between it. So if I can go angle, side, angle, then it fits this. Exactly in that order. I didn't pick up my pencil or anything, did I? I didn't skip an angle. Everything's right in a row. So if what? 2. If two angles, ooh, it's rather thick. If two angles on one triangle and the what side?
Hypotenuse.
No. Hypotenuse is only, okay. Hypotenuse and legs are only in the right triangles. So don't just shout out things. Okay. Think about when we had an angle between two sides. What kind of an angle was it? When we did side, angle, side.
Was it equilateral?
That's a type of triangle.
No, it's, go back to your side, angle, side thing. Okay, it was two sides in the what angle?
Two sides.
What kind of an angle did we put on there?
Corresponding part. Side, side, side.
With two angles on one triangle and that included. Okay, what does included mean?
Together.
In between. Okay, you need to know that. It's two angles and the included side are congruent to two angles and the what? Included side of the other triangle, then the two triangles are what? Congruent.
I don't know how to make this.
So are J, K, L, and M, O, N congruent?
Yes.
So I have, and it says explain. So we know that angle J is congruent to what? Angle M. How do you know that?
One line.
One line. And I know that angle K is congruent to, that should be a capital J, shouldn't it? K is congruent to N. And so then we know JK is congruent to what? N. Or MN, it should be MN, shouldn't it? So are these the two angles and the side in between them on both of them? Yes. So by angle, side, angle, they are congruent. So this is a yes. What about
No.
this one and this one?
No.
Okay, so let's see. So J is congruent to what? And then K is congruent to? And JK is congruent to what? No. Oh wait, RQ, sorry. RQ, or QR it should be, shouldn't it? Should be putting those in alphabetical order. Is that right?
No.
No, because we took this information off our picture, and that's what we're supposed to do, correct?
Yeah.
So in order for these two to be congruent, what would have to be congruent? QP would have to be not RQ, because it's the side in between those two angles. So these angles have to be the endpoints to your segment. Got it? Huh. So what do you think angle side is?
It's three angles.
Not three angles.
It's two.
It's two angles.
Oh,
If two angles and the,
Included?
is that the included side?
No.
and
No,
they're
and
congruent.
it's the
Oh.
unincluded is what they say. So it's unincluded. It's not, it doesn't make up the two angles, does it? Now watch how I name this. I say angle, side, don't I? And I went in order. I didn't skip over an angle or anything, did I? I didn't skip over a side either. So you couldn't say WU and then over here, because you're skipping over a side. It has to be directly the next side. Everyone make sense?
So whenever you're gonna do like angle side angles, you start off where like the angle is already made at.
Or you start off where it says.
How do you know what side you're starting on?
Doesn't matter. I always go like the first one I see, I guess.
I'll just
I'm-
ask you on the work.
Well, okay, these are your options. You have side, angle, side, side, angle, side, angle, or angle, side. So you kind of look, you know what your options are, so you look what it meets. Now, I said that wrong about skipping a side. If I know two angles are congruent, what do I know the third one is?
Congruent.
Do I know it's congruent also?
Yeah.
So as long as I have one side, I could skip over a side, couldn't I? Does that make sense? Because I said you couldn't skip over a side, but you can. Because if I know that U and V are U is congruent to X, V is congruent to Y, what do I know W is congruent to? Z. It has to be, doesn't it? Okay, so then it really wouldn't matter to skip over a side, would it? Okay, sorry, I said that wrong. If two angles and the unincluded side of one triangle are
Congruent.
congruent, to two angles and a unincluded side, of another triangle, then the two triangles are
Congruent.
congruent. So like I told you, your worksheet is going to give you the option of side, angle, side, 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 angle, side, angle, 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 side, or neither. Okay? Then it's also going to say, what do you need? We do need to go over your quizzes right after we're done with this because we need to look at this next kind of question. It's going to say, what information do you need to make this an angle side angle? You guys need to read what it says. A lot of you just wrote random stuff. I want specific things. Okay? So, when I look at this, so I have side, angle, side, 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 angle, side, angle, or angle, angle, side, or neither. Yes? Okay, so I've got what? Angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. Same angle, same side, so it is a what? It's congruent by what? Angle, side, angle. Okay, the next one.
Angle side.
That's what we're looking at.
Which one right here?
Side, side, side.
Side, side, side. Three sides, right?
Yes.
Now be careful because if all of these three weren't different, then it wouldn't be, right? Like if I had three dashes here, if I had that, would that be?
No.
No.
What would that be?
I added three. So that means this is an isosceles triangle. For it to be congruent to the other one, it would have to be a isosceles triangle as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so just be careful. Don't go, oh, there's dashes on everything. It is. You gotta read those dashes. Okay, so now what do I got?
Angle.
Angle, side, angle, side. So, angle, side. So here I got what? Side, angle, side.
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 It's neither.
Side.
I got side and side, but then I got,
Angle.
so it's, can't tell, right? Or neither. I can't really say neither. Like,
Cannot be
None.
determined.
none. Can't tell.
Not enough information.
Right, not enough information. Well, there is enough information, just not in the right places, right? Cannot be determined is what they have, but neither only applies if I have 2, right? Now I have 4. So that's all for your notes. I'm going to hand back your quiz right now, and then we will go over it together real quick.